You're seeing this now in some of what's coming to light from COVID. The new CDC director, a woman named Mandy Cohen, just recounted how she, as then North Carolina health director, came up with her COVID mandates.
I would call, probably the person I called most was the Secretary of Health and Human Services in Massachusetts. She worked for a Republican governor just to, but you know, when she was like, are you going to let them have professional football? And I was really like, nope. And she's like, okay, neither are we. You know, it was like conversations like that. So, or I'd be like, so when are you going to think about lightening up a mess? They're like, next Monday. I'm like, okay, next Monday.
Just a couple girls gabbing. You know, hey, Shirley. Are you gonna let your guys go to their grandparents' funerals? Nah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I was sort of like, just flip a coin. I don't know. So, how's your day? What do you think? This was just a couple of girls gabbing. This was not the inerrant, infallible voice of science with a capital S. This is politics, not science. Hey, you think we can get away with this? Nah, okay, we won't push that hard. What about this? Yeah, we could probably do that. We probably can't shut down these BLM riots, right? And anyway, it's really important that they go out there and they riot. But we can stop the conservatives from going to church, can't we? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, we'll do that. That's good. Hey, do you think we should tell the orgy people to stop doing the orgy stuff? Because monkeypox is spreading a lot. No, we like pride. Yay, pride. Okay, that's fine. Forget about that one. But we'll tell the conservatives that they have to shut down their businesses, right? Yeah, okay, good. Politics, not science, of course. Which, frankly, is how it should be. Dr. Fauci was always wrong, and he was always a liar. Maybe he was just totally ignorant of what politics and science are. I don't put just total benighted ignorance past the man. But public policy is always about politics and trade-offs and what kind of society we want to live in. When the libs say, look, it's more important to us that we have the big rainbow parades than that we stop the spread of monkeypox, that's a legitimate political position to hold. It's not a very smart one, but it's a legitimate political position to hold. You're saying we want a cultural and sexual revolution more than we want to stop people from catching this STD. When the libs came out and they said, we support the BLM riots, even though it'll spread COVID, we support the BLM riots. It's more important that the libs go out and burn down the buildings and loot the Nike stores than that we stop the spread of this flu-like disease. That's a legitimate political position to hold. The problem is we were told that it wasn't political, and we were told that we're not allowed to have political views ourselves, and we're not allowed to support them. This is an admission of what the conservatives knew the whole time, and it's a return to something that's more normal and more basic, which is self-government. Right now, text Knowles to 989898. President Trump recently issued a warning from his Mar-a-Lago home. Quote, our currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There are 3 reasons the central banks are dumping the US dollar: inflation, deficit spending, and our insurmountable national debt. The fact is, there is one asset that has withstood famine, wars, and political and economic upheaval dating back to ancient times: gold. You can own gold in a tax-sheltered retirement account with the help of Birch Gold. That is right. Birch Gold will help you convert an existing IRA or 401k, maybe from a previous employer, into an IRA in gold. Best part is you don't pay a penny out of pocket. Text Knowles, K-N-W-L-E-S, to 989898 for your free info kit. They will hold your hand through the entire process. Think about this. When currencies fail, gold is a safe haven. How much more time does the dollar have? Protect your savings with gold today. Birch Gold has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, thousands of happy customers. Text Knowles to 989898 to get your free info kit on gold. That is Knowles, K-N-W-L-E-S, to 989898. Right now, go to preparewithknowles.com. I love that URL. In a world filled with uncertainties, it is crucial to be ready for whatever comes your way. Whether it's a natural disaster, a sudden emergency, or unforeseen circumstances, having a reliable food storage system can provide you with peace of mind and the assurance that you and your loved ones will be well taken care of. Right now, My Patriot Supply is knocking $200 off their popular 3-month emergency food kit to help you start growing your supply. Go to preparewithknowles.com. Grab this special price before it ends. Your 3-month emergency food kit provides over 2,000 calories each day for optimal strength and energy in stressful situations. You can enjoy a wide variety of My Patriot Supply food, from buttermilk pancakes and chicken Alfredo to rice pudding. Their meals have you covered for every part of your day. Best part is, each meal is delicious. Don't wait for disaster to strike before taking action. Invest in your safety and well-being by securing your food storage today. Go to preparewithknowles.com. Save $200 on each kit your family needs. Preparewithknowles.com right now. That is preparewithknowles.com. Now, science, for all of its flaws, I'm very skeptical of science. Skeptical not just of scientism and the lab coat people and those who have perverted science. I'm skeptical of basically the entire scientific project. I'm skeptical of the way of thinking that has characterized the Western mind since the scientific revolution. I'm skeptical of arguments about what a woman is, let's say, that merely boil down to 2X chromosomes in a uterus. I just think that's reductive and soul-denying and ignores the metaphysical basis of reality. So I'm kind of down on science. But there's some good stuff that comes out of scientific and technological advancement. One piece of evidence for this would be the baby boxes, and specifically a baby box in Knoxville. Have you heard of baby boxes? Baby boxes are exactly what they sound like. It's a safe haven box where mothers who choose not to kill their children through abortion, who choose to give birth to children, but don't know what to do with them once the children are born, they can just drop the baby off, usually at a firehouse or police station, put the baby in a box, and the baby will then be put up for adoption. Will go into a sort of orphanage foster care system, but then hopefully be put up for adoption. This used to happen. People would leave babies at the fire department, but the babies could die of exposure. I mean, this has happened before. Abandoned babies will die of exposure very quickly. These are very vulnerable creatures. So the baby box was invented to be climate controlled, to be very safe, to give first responders an opportunity to come and help the babies out. This has now been used in Knoxville. Tennessee's first safe haven baby box was used for the first time. This was about a couple of weeks ago, according to the Knoxville Fire Department. And the baby was approximately 30 minutes old. Firefighters called an ambulance. They took the baby to the hospital. The baby is doing very well. Great stuff. Reminder that conservatives cannot totally turn our back on technology. I don't really like modern technology at all. I'm not a big fan of having screens everywhere. I basically never text anybody back. I'm not, but this is a great example of saying, as technology advances, let's turn it to our own good. While the libs are turning technology toward creating babies in laboratories and insisting upon these designer baby eugenics campaigns that are ghoulish and anti-human, while the libs are turning the technology toward killing babies, the conservatives are going to turn that technology toward saving babies who are in danger, and that is great news. Boy, what a great clip that was. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.